Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Luke and today we are doing a Doctor Who Reborn Q&A. Question 1 is, what is Doctor Who Reborn? Doctor Who Reborn is a fan-made, non-profit Doctor Who audio adventure written and created by myself. When is it coming out? Hopefully, if all goes to plan, it will be coming out later this year. Where can I listen to it? All episodes will be uploaded to this YouTube channel. I will also be uploading it as a podcast, so it should be available wherever you listen to your podcasts, such as Spotify, Apple Music. And I'm contemplating a SoundCloud, but I have no idea where to begin with that, so we will see. Why an audio drama? Well, initially it was going to be a fan film. I wanted to record it. I wanted actors to be visual. And in time, I just realised that that was actually really difficult for me to do. And on a zero budget, it doesn't look as good as the vision. Whereas an audio basically comes down to the listener's imagination as to whether how good or bad it is. So that was so much easier for budget, and it was so much easier for getting your cast available on the same day at the same time, because you don't need to with audio. You can just cut it all together. So it actually was an ease thing, which sounds really bad. It allowed for grander stories, which I'm really thankful for. And obviously, when I first started planning this, I had no idea that coronavirus was around the corner. So when it came to the lockdown, doing a fan-made audio production was a lot easier than doing a fan film production, which would have just halted. Why is it called Reborn? So the idea behind the name is that I wanted it as a whole. I want the whole series to feel like Doctor Who, but to feel like my vision of it, if that makes sense. It's Doctor Who as you know it, and it's what you're going to expect. It is the time traveller called the Doctor in the police box that's bigger on the inside, that can go anywhere and has a human companion. So it ticks all the boxes that you're going to expect. But it's called Reborn because it's sort of got a different flair. It's supposed to sort of feel new and fresh and hopefully a different energy. We'll see whether I've actually delivered on that or not. Who is in it? We've got a great cast. I'm very thankful for the cast that have come forward. We have many people, and I can't sit here and list them all because we will be here all night, but I do thank everybody. It's like an Oscar speech. I do want everyone to know that I'm very thankful for them and I appreciate them and the time and the effort that they put into it. Mark, my brother, is playing the Doctor. I am well aware that that is a role that he has always wanted to play, so he now gets a chance to play that. My friend Lisa is playing the companion called Elizabeth, and that is a role that I know she has always wanted to play, as the Doctor Who companion. So, you know, when you have your brother and one of your best friends wanting to play those two roles, they were very easy to cast. George Alexander, who is a fellow reactor, has lended his voice talents, a scene stealer, have to say, and I'm in it as well. I play a character called Dom, who is the companion's best friend, and I play some of the monsters and villains as well. Speaking of, what monsters and villains are in it? From the trailer that came out, we have the Weeping Angels, the Autons and the Nestine Consciousness, and the Cybermen. The Jadoon are in it, the Cat Nuns are in it, and we've got Zygons. So there's many familiar villains. There's also some brand new monsters and villains that are unique to Doctor Who Reborn, which is something I really wanted. Does the series take place in its own timeline? Doctor Who Reborn takes place within the world of Doctor Who. Just imagine Mark's Doctor as a very, very far away incarnation of the Doctor. What makes Doctor Who Reborn different from anything else? They're brand new stories that have never been heard before. There's a whole new energy to Doctor Who Reborn, and there's story ideas that hopefully haven't been told out there. If I am repeating storylines, I apologise. I've also got, which I think is quite unique to Doctor Who Reborn, I am so thankful for Robert and Tristan. They are the composers for Doctor Who Reborn. They are coming up with brand new, never before heard Doctor Who tracks. So Doctor Who Reborn is going to have its own soundtrack. Some of the work they've done so far that I've heard is is amazing. So there's 10 episodes in Doctor Who Reborn. 5 will be Robert's music and 5 will be Tristan's music. Each one has their own version of the Doctor Who theme tune. So you're going to know at the beginning of an episode who's doing what in terms of soundtrack. And it's going to make every episode feel very fresh and exciting. What have you learnt from this experience, and have there been any challenges? I have learnt everything. Doing an audio drama without knowing how to do an audio drama is crazy. I don't know why I decided to do it because I had no idea how to. So the entire thing has been a learning experience. You know, there's so much I'm going to take from this experience. There's so many more audio dramas I want to do. So I hope this does well. And this is really the beginning of it. I'm really looking forward to where it's going to go. I've learned that I need to be better at time management. I realise I'm really bad at that. And it's by no one's fault either. But obviously, because everyone in the cast is recording their own different bits, some people's recordings are better quality than others. And if we were to do more, that is something that I think I would work on. I would do more of an audition process and work out that everyone's audio quality sounds like they're roughly the same. So the whole thing's been a learning curve, but that's something I want listeners to be aware of when they listen to it, that it's not going to be big finish. It's not going to be a professional audio drama. The entire thing has been made by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Are you planning series 2? And the answer is yes, which is a risk because I don't know how well series 1's going to do yet. You could all listen to it and hate it and tell me that that was the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life. But I'm hoping that everyone's going to really enjoy themselves. And series 2 has basically been written, and not just by me. We've got some guest writers involved, which is making it feel even more reborn from series 1 because that brings a whole new, fresh, different energy. And series 2, like I say, I think I'm going to know what I'm doing a bit more. So hopefully series 1 goes down so well that series 2 is confirmed and we can go for it and just create fun, amazing adventures for everybody to have a little bit of escapism once a week. So thanks so much for everyone who sent in their questions. So sorry if I didn't get around to answering yours, but feel free to put other questions in the comment section below. If we're going to do another one, we'll do another one. I hope you guys are excited for Doctor Who Reborn as well as I am. I'm really looking forward and scared. I'm very scared for everyone to see my stories and what I've been working away on for a couple years now. I'm really excited and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Once again, thank you to everybody who has decided to get involved with Doctor Who Reborn, whether that's lending your voice talents or your music talents or your editing talents. You're all amazing. If you want to be involved in Doctor Who Reborn series 2 onwards, keep an eye out because if series 1 does well, we're definitely doing more. And like I say, I think I want a bit more of an audition process. So if you want a role, whether it be main character, minor character, teeny tiny character, I don't mind. We can work something out. I'm sure there's going to be more Doctor Who Reborn on the cards. I have 1,000,001 ideas, so I want to do loads more. Doctor Who Reborn is coming soon, but in the meantime, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click like and click the bell to get notified every time I upload a video, and be sure to follow Doctor Who Reborn on our social medias. We have got an Instagram and a Twitter called Reborn Who, so make sure you give those a follow. They've got all the updates and teasers and snippets and exciting gossip about the audio drama on those 2 pages, so feel free to give them a follow. We'll see you for the power of the Doctor, I guess. Goodbye.